This is from the Lowell Sun. I found this today when I went to the convenience store. This is about a story about the Tyngsboro, Massachusetts Animal Control Officer apparently making racist comments. Don't ask me where the other races are in Tyngsboro. Last time I lived there weren't too many other races. So who only knows? Tyngsboro's got a real corrupt pet charity problem, actually, and it's got a convenient dump site over New Hampshire borders, and they seem to go back and forth. I guess it depends on whose contractor needs to tidy up the wildlife using the feral cat population every now and then. Those ACOs are known to move animals back and forth over borders. I had a problem with Breeze in Draycott with some kids stealing my ID, making returns at the Petco. I had difficulty making returns myself at that Petco. What was happening is someone was stealing, like, out of... Well, first of all, the Petco in Nashua also donates to this Nashua shelter. There is no Tyngsboro shelter. There's only the Nashua PetSmart and the Nashua Petco. So what has happened is people have... they have some kind of agreement, I guess. There's like this pet charity named Kitty Angels at the Tyngsboro border. And basically, she's been shuttling the Massachusetts cats over to the Nashua store for years. And to tell you the truth, they're one of the strangest shelters. Like, excuse me, I need lip gloss. They're one of the strangest shelters for... like unusual injuries that keep showing up at their shelter, frankly. And, like I have my dog fight suspicions. I just have really bad abuse suspicions. Everything, like they're accusing me of that I know, I didn't do. I have my suspicions that that's what these people are recommending. It's just strange. I've seen a lot of amputations in their shelter. A lot of three-legged cats. I went through life basically seeing one three-legged cat in 40 years. And then over the last, say, 5-7 years shopping at this shelter, I've seen over a dozen of them. I don't know. Used to be every 10 years you run across a three-legged cat. Not with this one shelter, so maybe there's a reason. Maybe there's some insider knowledge, why someone's making racist comments. Maybe someone knows what they're referring to. Because, you certainly don't get that many missing ears and missing paws and missing legs in one shelter year after year for nothing. There's got to be some practice, some common practice, who only knows whose ethnicity is involved. But there's got to be something that's resulting in these amputations, because we just haven't had a lively enough coyote population in Tyngsboro for many years. So I don't know. I don't know if this was a comment about, an ethnic comment. It doesn't say anywhere in the article what the comments were. It says they were on Facebook, and it says that about 50 residents have called for them to resign. And it says that he's friends with a friend on the board, which I don't doubt, because a lot of ACOs get and keep their wrongfully acquired jobs that way. And they would have to, because it's certainly not through their care of the animals that they're maintaining their position. So I don't know, but I do know for a fact that the one Tyngsboro shelter that has charity boxes in all the supermarkets in the area cannot seem to keep many intact animals. They all end up with this amputation practice. And I'd be curious to know whose friend on the board is also a veterinarian and maybe needs those credit hours. Like I said, is only so many Siamese kittens to go around to practice spaying and neutering. So I'm sure when they get on a very strict schedule and there's only so many, they're not exactly thinking of the low-income unemployed person's job prospects. They're thinking of their own friend of a friend and cousin and crony friend of the board's credit hours that they can't wait to practice on. So, that's what I have to deal with, and it's right around the corner. It is like 2 minutes away from my house, and I know if you got these two at the same rod and gun club, which we're always getting our amputee cats randomly from, I am sure you would find my ACO right next to this one.